Good morning, my friends. It's your old pal PeaceLoveMusic with another Stacks and Bitcoin ecosystem update. It is Wednesday. Happy Hump Day. Whoop whoop. And I just wanted to just remind everybody. There's a lot going on. There's a lot of things being delivered. A lot of things being um, built out, a lot of new stuff getting ready to come, especially with the Nakamoto update, uh, looking to go live within the next couple of weeks, expected. So, with that in mind, sometimes it can get a little bit overwhelming with all the work, and just step back, get a little bit of perspective. A wise man once told me, "You can't solve the world in a day." A lot of people been just cranking and cranking and cranking and delivering and producing, and things are going real fast. um you might need to take a step back and take a breath, is what I'm saying. It doesn't all have to get completed today, and I know there's a mountain of things to do for all of us in this space. It's never ending. We got just constant stuff going on our end. um and I see other people in the space delivering constantly and producing just a ton of stuff. So, you know, don't feel like you have to accomplish more than you can. Just keep chipping away. There's lots of work to do, but you can't just bowl through all of it, because it's eventually you're still going to have more to do. So you got to be able to just get what you can. Keep keep chipping away at that rock. It'll break open for you soon. And then when you break open the rock, well, hopefully there's some diamonds inside, and then you got to process the diamonds and all that. There's always more to do. So the journey is actually the experience. It's not the end goal. Setting goals is how you have that experience. Um, but again, just keep chipping away. You can't solve the world in a day, and that's important for us to think about when we're head down working. It sometimes you actually need to step back and take a break just to solve the problem. If you put it down for a few minutes and you come back to it, you might see it a little bit differently than what you uh, thought you had to do. So remember to take breaks, and remember to take don't rush too fast to get the work done. Realize that doing the work is part of the experience that you're having, and have that experience. Also, just want to remind everybody, this is a news show. We are not financial advisors. We are not giving people financial advice. Always do your own research. Never invest money you cannot afford to lose. And do not make your investment decisions based on my opinion about anything. Often I say I'm just a jack off realtor. That's my real life gig, is helping people sell houses and buy houses. And that does not qualify me for telling you anything about any financial products or any actionable investment advice beyond in my market, which most of you are not in. Bitcoin's looking good this morning. It had touched 68,000. It was broken over a little bit over 68,000 a little while ago. It has crept back to 67,833. Stacks is up on the day to $1.86 and has moved up from the number 36 to the number 34 number 34 place by market cap on Coin Market Cap. And the top three gainers for the last 24 hours on Coin Market Cap are Dogecoin, Mu, and Litecoin. Litecoin making a little bit of a run. That's interesting. A lot of OGs in the space like Litecoin. I always kind of faded it. But I have had some people tell me some things about it that may make me take a second look at it. Now that I understand a lot more about how Bitcoin functions and all of that, I think it might be worth a look. Just as an option, for future development. Stacks calendar for the day, and let me actually get my calendar up. We have our processes, and we get used to them, and then something distracts us and we kind of step out of place, and we miss the small details from time to time, and takes a minute to load when I'm running live because my data slows down a little bit. But there are definitely several things on the calendar for the day that y'all should know about. I can't believe this is such a graphic intensive website. No, I'm just kidding. So actually, Wednesday mornings at 6 a.m. Eastern time is the Stacks Down Under, Stacks Australia group. Great meeting this morning. Had a good time. Always a great vibe. And then obviously we are on Mondays through Friday from between 8 and 9 a.m. Got a little bit of a late start today. I was able to take my leisure because I don't have a guest I'm lining up this morning, which is actually becoming a more rare luxury for me. As we've been getting a lot of interest in people coming on to say hi to our community on the show. At noon, we have a great show for you for the DeOrganized Stack Spotlight. We have the group from Easy A coming on to chat about their project, some really interesting stuff that they're working on, bringing a lot of talent together in a really interesting way. Also, Gary Reiger is going to come on and chat about his gated project as well as the Zero to Clarity working group or learning group he has set up. Some really great stuff if you're looking to get initiated or beginner level on Clarity coding to be able to understand and write your own Clarity contracts on Stacks. Gary's Zero to Clarity group is a really, really great way to get your feet wet there. In a way that's very easy to understand the concepts. So he's really excited to talk to him about that. And I believe O'Milly Tees is going to come on and chat with us too as a guest today. And that's at noon Eastern. At 12:30, Stacks Brand Working Group. I'm not familiar with that. I have to jump into one of their events at some time. I just right now we're always on at noon, conflicting with that, but they're at 12:30 and it's bi-weekly. So I'm really interested in getting into that because that's an interesting subject for me. Branding and marketing is something I have some familiarity with, and I'd love to keep a handle on what they're talking about for Stacks there. So if you are involved, let me know what's going on. Give me some updates on the Stacks Brand Working Group. Also at 1 p.m. today Eastern is the Clarity Collective meetup. That's a Google Meet, I believe. The big brains get together and talk about what's developing on Clarity. At 2 p.m. Staxy's Ecosystem Explorer Lounge. Always a great time, some great stuff. I think they have the GoatCoin guys. I think Alexander Ring Crypt from GoatCoin is coming on today, if I have that correct. We talked to him on Monday. Really interesting stuff they have working on over there. So if you are in the Stacks ecosystem, it's worth checking out the Meme Goat platform. And Staxy will be talking with them today. 3 p.m. is Building on Bitflow. Building on Bitcoin, the Bitflow show. Always great energy there. Dave brings it live. And always have great guests and informative discussions there. And then at 4 p.m., Stacks Nigeria Pushing the Narrative. That's Sam's group, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what they have to chat about today. That is the calendar for the day. Yeah, and I have some friends saying good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Nobody famous. Always great to hear from you. Hero says he's awaiting Andre to confirm next week SBTC. The Organized Media Stacks.org collab show. We're going to do a show about SBTC. I think Staxy is going to join us as well. It's really interesting stuff. I can't wait to talk about SBTC. I'm super excited that they actually reached out to me to ask the Heroes putting that together for us. Really can't wait to talk to Andre and kind of bring everyone involved into it. Good morning, Gary. How are you today, sir? Cannot wait to talk to you again later. Uh, Good morning, Jamie. Jamie Fletcher. If you don't know Jamie, you should check him out. Doing some big stuff with his Full Fat Casino group. Also, rumor has it he has a token going on the bonding curve. So check him out. And am I doing a great job with the marketing? I'm just telling people about what's going on in the space. You guys are giving me stuff to talk about. So, yeah, thank you though, Hero. I mean, I am working hard to kind of make sure everyone knows what's going on in the space. Good morning, Ace, my friend. How are you today? And very specific section of SBTC needs to be voted on. And what Hero's talking about is the signer mechanism for uh, the BTC wallet um, signer group. And that is actually what we will be discussing. And if you don't know, you can actually read more about the SIP in the GitHub. That's a great place to learn about what's being developed on Stacks. And good morning, Hero. Let me actually get to the news. There's a couple of items I got to touch on here. If you guys are familiar, Node Runners has a mining pool that they're launching. And that should be going live soon. So get your bit axes ready. It's also been reported, and I haven't gotten all the details on this story yet, but Ocean platform, which is an AI platform, has been allegedly taking bribes to allow rune spam on their blocks, and at the same time labeling disclosure of their practices as being an attack on Bitcoin. So that's a little bit of an odd development. Interesting, curious kind of thing going on there. Congratulations to the artists involved in the Avant NFT collection. It's at auction on gamma.io. Artists, is that Riki Swain-Napuil? I'm not sure how to pronounce this guy's name. Reese, Gavin, Arno Karstens, Rambler, and Nathan Fori. Innovative and historic art on Stacks. Some really cool stuff. Check out the Avant NFT collection on Gamma now. Yeah, the artist community in Stacks has just been burgeoning. Visual arts, digital arts, communicative arts, musical arts. There's art growing on Stacks, and it's great. It's great. Super excited about that. Friend of the community, Rootstock has their Bitcoin Research X space for their community on Friday. That's the 18th at 7 p.m. Central Africa time. That's 1 p.m. Eastern time. And they will be discussing the complexities of oppression. And that is an interesting concept. I do see blockchain and Bitcoin, decentralized blockchain, open source, censorship resistant blockchain being a means of overcoming oppression and raising up the playing field, leveling out the playing field for humanity. So I'm excited about that kind of stuff. I will definitely do my best to try to jump into that space and hear what they're talking about. If you aren't aware, the Stacks Power Awards submissions are open. If you are a builder or creator or community leader in the Stacks ecosystem, you can submit some information about yourself and your project, and there will be awards for each category. A $400, the winner of each category gets a $400 allotment in Stacks in recognition for their work, as well as a reputation badge from Zero Authority DAO. There will also be one community chosen awardee for a $200 Stacks award that will also receive a reputation badge. And then one special recognition winner will receive a reputation badge for their work in building or community work and or creators on Bitcoin. So check that out. That's on the Stacks link page, and it's being run by Good Kitty. Also, if you're not familiar, the Takovation Awards, that's a great way to just show some recognition. You go to the Stacks link page, you find the most recent post about the taco awards. You click on the form, you provide the information about who it is you want to nominate, and then you post about that on Twitter, and you get recognized for nominating somebody, and they get recognized for being, being nominated, being worthy of getting nominated. Lots of people in the space deserve some recognition. It takes about 5 minutes to do. So go nominate someone for a taco award. We will be giving away some Tremp whitelists, and I was going to actually incorporate that into the space today, but I'm thinking about some other. They delayed their mint a little bit, which I think was a good move for those guys, and so we have a little bit of time to kind of plan around it. So just keep your eyes open. We have some Talkovation awards to Talkovation. We have some Tremp whitelist spots for guaranteed mints of the Tremp NFT being worked on in collaboration with our good friend GPSC. Great guy in the space, does some really cool stuff, and I'm really excited to see the artwork as it comes out. I've seen some sneak peeks of it. It looks really cool. It's fun stuff. It's memes. It's goofy. It's relative to the election coming up. And just some fun stuff. And it's tied to a meme coin in the Stacks ecosystem. So we want to support our brothers and sisters in the space. And we will be giving away a few whitelist spots for the Tremp Mint. Also, if you're not aware, Zero Authority DAO, zeroauthority.xyz, they have a really cool feature called bounties where you can put up a little bit of stacks and give some tasks to do for your community. So if you have a community on Stacks and you're looking to get more engagement, you can reward some people for engaging. You can have people do a meme contest or write articles or write threads about your project. And the way the bounties work is kind of like an escrow system. So you create the bounty, you go to the bounties page, you have to have a Zero Authority profile set up. Real easy to do. You should have one. If you don't already have one, you should get one. Reputation, on-chain reputation is going to be the future of our space. It's going to make a lot of things work that don't quite have the right functionality now. So we're really excited about that. They're about to launch their V2. But right now you can participate in their project just by utilizing the bounties feature. You go to the bounties, you figure out the criteria you want to offer. Oh, I want people to make some artwork. I want someone to make me a design me a logo or something. And you put that out there. You offer you stacks. The stacks actually gets put into an escrow account. You can see they have to go into the bounty to submit their work, their participation or proof of work. And then there's a time frame, and once the time frame is over, you go in and you, depending on the metrics you put, you pick the winner, or there might be just a clear winner, and you process it, and they receive the stacks, and eventually there will be some reputation involved as well as people providing work and or offering to pay for work, and having completed those things and gotten them all done. You gain some reputation. So Zero Authority DAO is really cutting edge stuff. And I'm a huge fan of the guys building it out and the project. And I think you should definitely take advantage of the bounties available on Zero Authority DAO. That is the news for the day. I forgot to get the details from him, but also Gordon was mentioning the BTC Bash. Check that out. Do some research. It's happening, I think, tomorrow. And there's like $20,000, $30,000 in funding involved. There's a lot of people in the Stacks Australia space participating, some people in the Stacks Africa space. So check out the BTC Bash and make sure that you get the details, because there could be some cool stuff. And it's always just fun to kind of figure out what's developing, what's going on in this space. So again, noon today, that's 12 p.m. Eastern time. We are super excited to have the EZA guys coming on to chat with us about their project, and cannot wait to see Gary, chat with him. Gary's a good friend I have been participating in the Zero to Clarity group. Also, really like what he's building out with Gate. Some interesting stuff. So we're going to have some great conversation. Check us out at noon. And then we'll be back in touch on tomorrow morning as well. Always Monday through Friday around 8 or 9 o'clock. And thank you all for tuning in. Y'all have a blessed day. I am Peace Love Music. I'm going to actually play the outro. I think that actually makes it better for everybody. If I play the right one.